Good evening, my loved ones. How are you doing tonight? This old girl is doing pretty good, honey. I feel great. I feel very splavish. I'm gonna put a little pepper on top of my tomatoes, my cucumbers, and these doggone Scotch bonnets. You know, my son told me how hot they were. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Try it. Let's see. I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt on here because I'm not really a big salt eater. Salt retains water, you know what I'm saying, which causes you to have a lot of fluid retention. And I think most of the weight that I've lost since I've been taking these little water pills is water weight. When people used to say that long years ago, I used to laugh and say, man, come on, you know that's just fat. You know, you gonna call it water weight? No, that's fat weight. That's what it is. Fat weight and fat back. That's what it is. Now, okay, I hope you can see my stuff. I got it on a box. Yeah, I do. But anyway, everything is fresh. My tomatoes, my cucumbers is kind of a little wiggly waggly. You know, I think I had them in the refrigerator too long. And see, my thing is, you know, I don't eat a whole lot, but when I do eat, I try to eat. Now, what we're having tonight is this other thing that I cooked. I gotta put in a bowl, and the only reason why I gotta put it in a bowl is because I believe I let it cook too long. You see, look at me, look at her sit up. Hey, look at here. I put my lipstick on my lips, honey. I got my earrings that my daughter bought for me. I had to put my hair up because, you know, early I had my hair out a little bit. But, you know, this old girl is trying to do her thing, baby. May not be the best at all times, but I'm trying to do my thing. Okay, let me plate up my plate so you can see exactly what I'm working with. Okay, I made some cabbage last night with some little bacon in it, and hope you can see. I'm putting it right in the middle. Cabbage with some beef kielbasa, the sausage. And I cooked it, last night. I just really didn't feel like, I was going to do a mukbang, but I didn't feel like really doing it. So, you know, this stuff right here is on time, baby. My grandson just about ate everything that was in the pot. This is my potato. Can you see the tater? You got to be able to see the tater, gator. Let's turn around this way. Maybe you can see that way. Oh, jeez. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So that you see what I'm working with, honey. So I try to not put up too much because I know my appetite. There's 2 potatoes. I don't need no more than 2. Now, I don't want to get too much of this meat out of here, just a little bit more. The cabbage. My cabbage is like what my uncle and my granddad used to say. You want to know if that baby done? Stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in it. And they'll tell you that it's done. So, baby, I stuck a fork in it. And honey bunny, it's done. Okay. Now, let me see what I'm putting on here. I'm putting a little parsley flakes just for the color. You know what I'm saying? You know, because parsley to me don't have no flavor. But I'm showing you plating up my food, honey, because I'm not embarrassed about what I do. I'm not embarrassed, honey. I'm not. And here goes some lemon pepper seasoning. You can see it. Yes, I'm still recording with my phone. And this old jacked up, what's it? Metro PC. So It ain't no iPhone, honey. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Okay, now, did I put pepper on there? I don't think I did. A little pepper. But yeah, honey, I feel truly marvelous. And I don't know why. I don't know why I feel so good. It's almost like I got a shot of something, you know? A shot of speed, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with me. But I could just be coming back to my true self. Because I had lost myself along the way, you know, being all depressed and stuff, thinking that, you know, here go my onions, my little chopped up onions. Yeah, I think I've had my vegetables in the refrigerator too long. And a lot of them had gotten whipped. Excuse me, y'all. I'm moving around with salt and pepper and stuff. I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna show you what I got for dessert, okay? Okay? Bam! That's what I got for dessert. I got my little trusty dusty here. I got to drink the water out. And I tell y'all, honey, this is Friday. I feel good. I'm happy. You know, I feel like God is giving me a second chance in life. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to run with it. But I made some, like I said, I made some corn and I put some chipotle sauce in it with butter. And, you know, just a little sugar, you know, because, you know, to bring a little bit more, a little sugary, you know, sweet. Just a little. Excuse me, y'all. And so since I done that, you know, but I let it cook too long, and, I mean, it's good, but I don't know if I'll feed it to somebody else because it got a little wilted. I may not even eat it myself. I have to see. But you know, try with that chipotle. See, that's what it looks like. Oh shit. Excuse me. Oh, see, I keep cussing, dude. I'm trying not to cuss. But that's what it looks like with that little chipotle. I'm not gonna eat no food. Probably two. Cause I'm gonna end up throwing the other two away. But the sauce on it is very good. It's very good. And so what I'm going to do is bye. So what I'm going to do is like I said, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do the best I can do with this mukbang. And these little fruit cups are really good. And so, anyway. Oh, but I want to let y'all see, I've been doing some other little things too besides eating them. This is what I be doing on my little spare time. I have oil paints that I had bought. And I got little canvases that I bought from Walmart. See the canvases. And what I'm finna start doing, I'm finna start painting again. I got my little brushes. I got more brushes than this back here. This is just like, this, all this is a little kit. That's all it is. So, you know, it's just basic. But, what did I drop? Oh, okay. But, anyway. Oh, I gotta show you something important. And this is the cornbread that I fixed last night. See, it's my corn patty. And it's great. I mean, it's really good. It's moist. Right, just give you a little taste of that. Take a bite of that bread. I'm a you know, I don't really eat a lot of bread, but I do like cornbread. And I don't know if I should show this on live or not what I drink when I'm drinking, because, you know, because I don't know if there's any children gonna be watching. I'm just gonna pour it in my glass. But you grown people gonna know what it is when you see it. But anyway, this is what I'm drinking on. So I'm putting it in my, uh-oh, I'm just making a mess. I'm putting it in here. Y'all can see it. Let me move the plate out just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. But my thing is, you know, I don't like to duplicate nobody, you know what I'm saying? I just like to be me and do me. Oh yeah, baby, we cooking the gas heat. We cooking with gas heat, honey. This is Friday. I felt like I just got paid, but I know I didn't. These are here little parsley leaves. Well, they not parsley, celery leaves. And you know, when I buy my celery, I like the leaves. Just like I like celery too, but like when I'm doing beets, you know, I love the beets more than I do. I mean, the beet leaves more than I do the beets. But I eat beets too, sometimes. But anyway, I hope y'all having a wonderful night, evening, morning, whenever you view this right here. But I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm not gonna be on here long. I think I've been on here long enough. Might cut it out. So take a bite of my cabbage and sausage. Take your first bite, babies. All right. Y'all, I'm going right back to that zone again. And I be trying not to go to that zone. But I was sitting up here thinking about my granddad and them today. And all the little silly stuff that they used to say when we were growing up. You know, like sticking a fork in something. You can tell if that baby's done, but they would say the B word. All you gotta do is stick a fork in. All you gotta do. So we stuck a fork in it. Stuck a fork in it. That fork come out clean. It's done. That's the way it is. And that's the way it was. Oh, look at these potatoes. Look at that potato. Stands up. It ain't all mushy. Stands up the way it's supposed to. Yeah, most of my foods that I cook are homemade, so I can't afford to go to a restaurant. Not all the time. Sometimes I've done different little mukbangs where I went to the maybe get a salad or hamburgers or chicken or something like that, but most of my cooking is done from home. Oh my God. Some people cut that off. Some people cut that off and throw it away. I'm trying to do it. Let me get some of my cornbread. Oh my God, look how golden. It's great. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. You know, I told y'all last time that the consumption of food is really for one thing, and that's for fuel for the body. We lose touch with it because, you know, not just black people, any people, the people that eats a lot of food, they think that it takes a whole lot, you know, that show love. I mean, it shows love when your family cooks a lot and, you know, for their family, but we over consume. It's just like when we're younger. I mean, I'm older now. I mean, it may be snow on the mountain, but it's still fire in the furnace, honey, as my granny always say. Um, but this furnace ain't been lit in a long time, man. Oh my. Mm-hmm. But but anyway, like I said, you know, it's we eat a lot. We show our loved ones love by what we cook, you know, by what we do for them on certain days. And sometimes, like I said, within my family, it was every day. It wasn't no some day. It was every day. Part of this beef sausage. You know, it was an everyday thing. We didn't eat Thanksgiving for Thanksgiving. We had Thanksgiving just about every other week. Fish. We just didn't eat it on Fridays. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know until I got grown that people ate fish on Fridays because of the Catholics, whatever they are. But I'm not Catholic. And, you know, actually my parents and my father and them, they was Baptists. I wasn't Baptist either. When I got baptized, I was baptized in apostolic faith. So yes, I'm sanctified. You know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I have a potty mouth, and you know, It's a lot of things that I just didn't do that I knew was wrong, and I did it anyway. And I've since then have asked God to forgive me because you know, life is short. It's very short. And I said, maybe, I mean, everybody's not going to embrace my channel and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, I love you anyway, but I really don't care. Because if I have to suck up to anybody in order for them to recognize me, you pushing the wrong daisies, baby, because I ain't never kissed. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna stop even talking about that. I'm gonna stop even saying about my channel and all this right here, man, because I don't care. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, these tomatoes and stuff, I gotta eat this stuff before it goes bad, because it's not bad yet, but I gotta eat them. Mm. But yeah, I'm gonna grow, because I know it's God's will. Y'all ain't never tried this, but my son said this pepper's hot. Mm-hmm. know if I should try it because I'm scared of it. I'm scared it might be too hot for me. And if it is, then I'm done. I'm gonna try it. That's all I can do. Y'all see it? Trying to put that meat on it. Maybe a little, maybe potato kind of like hip it out too. Let me try. Okay, try it all together. Whew. It's hot. Mmm. There ain't no lie. Oh my God. Whew. I only bought 3 of them because I knew it was gonna be hot. Damn. Mmm. 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 But you know what? Even though it's hot, oh, I better be good in some chili. Try to eat this old withered cucumber. I'm gonna take a bite of it. I'm not gonna eat too many of them because they look old. But it just really like, I just cut them. I think next time, when I cut them up like that, if I'm not gonna eat them right away, I'm just gonna pickle them. Because I like pickled cucumbers, and I also like them with tomatoes pickled. They last longer. Mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. That little Scotch bonnet is hot. Yeah. But I got to eat it. But I was doing like I said, I was gonna bring this out yesterday, but I was just tired. I ate a little bit of it. These are leftovers, but it's still good. Mm. It ain't nothing like home cooking. It's nothing like eating food that your own hands prepared. Ooh, excuse me, Lord. That was a good burp. All right. What's up? Put this over here. Put that cornbread up there. Now you can't see nothing else, can you? Cornbread is humongous. That's the way I cook it. That's the way I roll, baby. Well, I hope y'all doing well tonight. Hope you got something good to eat. And I wish you could come and join me. It ain't much, but it's done with love. Mm. Oh my gosh. Ooh. You know, a lot of people don't like cabbage. Some people like it fried. Some people like it baked. Some people just like it just, you know, boiled on top of the stove. But I like it always. You know, I love coleslaw. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'll be posting little stuff on my channel about, you know, just talking, just chit chatting. The reason why I do that most of the time because you know I'm weak. I can't even break a cube. I mean, it's celery. Sometimes I just be bored, actually. And I put certain things out on this channel, certain things out on my other channel. And you know, just to have something to do in the daytime. Because like I said, I be bored as crap. I never thought in a million years that once I had these knee surgery done that I wouldn't be able to go back to work. But it has hindered me. I know you could probably hear my neighbors upstairs walking. I think sometimes they be listening to what I be saying. Right. You know, you cook it like you cook egg bread. If you know how to cook egg bread, just put your meal, a little bit of flour, an egg, milk, mix it together. I mean, it's simple. You can just cook it. Cornbread is one of the simplest things to make. It is one of them. Uh-oh. I want to bring Rose to my channel, but I don't know. I got an outstanding recipe for Rose. But I hope y'all forgive me. It's for my kids. I can't give it away. You know, maybe they can cook it. And do something with it that I didn't do. Yeah. This cornbread and cabbage and vegetables is the truth. Well, actually, this is not vegetable. That's a fruit. So, tomatoes are a fruit. I know y'all knew that, right? Lord, I've been busy today. I don't know. Yeah, I've been eating like a madman. Oh. This is a shame. I've been waiting for the maintenance people to come and check out my heat. Because my heat, when I turn the air vent on, the heat on, it don't want to cut off. And I'm sitting there thinking, damn, they gotta have to cut the heat off. The heat got to cut off, it's so automatic. But it just keep running. And I'm like, I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit up here paying over $1,300 for an apartment, plus lights, which is that's where the heat, runs from them lights. And I can't stay cold. And they don't want you to have space heaters or nothing like that in the apartment. I don't have nothing against the apartment. The apartment is beautiful. I like the way it looks on the inside. And even though I have disrespect for neighbors that walk across my porch like it's theirs, and and they walk so hard, like they tap dancing and stuff every damn night. And I've gotten to the place that I'm just a little bit kind of fed up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying not to let that thug part of me come back out into the world, because the world couldn't take me. And at the age that I am now, it surely couldn't take me, because I'm one of those sisters that don't give a, and but I'm real. And I know that I still have purpose, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be living today. And I'm trying to figure out what that purpose is. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if it's Hulu. I don't know if it's HooTube. I don't know what it is. But I do know that I have a purpose in life. And I know not everybody's going to embrace you. And I know everybody's not going to like your channel. And I know that everybody's not going to, want to socialize with you. And see, I don't have to collab with anybody. And because God is my source. It's not people. I'm sure it's okay, to have collaboration, which is wonderful. But God is my only source. He's always taken care of me. And I believe that if his channel is supposed to grow, then it'll be by the grace and the will of God and not by man. Even though I know he uses people, he'll bring people your way that's supposed to be, in your life. And that's something that I gravitate towards. So with that being said is, the little stuff that I drink, I don't get drunk from this, because to me it's like water. What is the percentage? Let's see my percentage. Oh, come on, 5%. Jesus. Oh, come on. But man, my arm is still hurting from where I had that flu shot. I had a flu shot and a pneumonia shot. She put the pneumonia shot over here, And I can feel it. I can see the little hole in my arm. But I've been putting alcohol on it because, I mean, it's really sore. And I'm hoping that when I go back to the doctor's office, I've been lost maybe like 10 more pounds. Which I got to go on the 28th. And I'm hoping that when I go there, I've been lost about 5 or 10 more pounds. Because, I mean, even 1 pound is good. I mean, 1 pound is better than no pound. 1 pound loss is better than 1 pound gain. Well, I don't want to lose my weight and be unhealthy. I'm going to eat another of these Scotch bonnets. I know it's going to be hot, as you know what. They taste good, though. Here I go, y'all. There you go. Show them. You can see it. It's good. Baby, it's hot. That's my jaws going, no, mama. Lord goodness. God is so good. I was in there singing earlier to myself. Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. Call him up and tell him what you want. He'll give you whatever it is that you need. Everything that you need. You know, a lot of us think that, you know, it's because of our wants. You know, that's the name of the song, but it's our needs that he meets. And, you know, he gives us the know-how to deal with the wants. So, with that being said, this is Mama's Baby. And I'm getting ready to sign out because this phone is getting ready to cut off on me. And I don't want it to cut off in the middle of my conversation. But if you want to know if it's good or if it's done, stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in it, baby. I'm done that. You know, my granddad used to call me Sheba. And I used to wonder, what is a Sheba? He said I was a Sheba for the Kush, from the Kush tribe. But I'm like, what is a Kush tribe? I didn't know what it was. I looked it up, and it's tribal people. Well, actually, it's an African. It's part of the African nation, and at one time, that's what they called Africa was Kush. They didn't call it Africa, and Africa it came later. It's that it's not what the Bible speaks of. He talks about the Kush and the Kushnites. He's talking about a tribe of people. And my grandmother, as she said, that they was from the Ashanti tribe. I think that's in West Africa somewhere. But I was on here one day telling y'all about the bloodline, about, your region, your birth, your birth region. I'm not trying to say that the Native Americans and all them people right there wasn't here first. I'm not even trying to say that. Because, see, to be honest with you, to show you that there was other peoples here in the Americas, all you gotta do is go to Mexico. And you'll see those big obliques, statues, or heads. This thing's been there for God, I don't know, thousands and millions of years. And a lot of them have African features. And so does, a lot of Asian people have those African features also, as we call African features. The Negroid features. But it don't mean that they are Negroids, because they either Filipinos or Korean, North and South Korean, but they have those features, and their skin is lighter, but they still have those. It stands out. And you got some black people walk around here, they got them little slanted eyes, but but they're not Asians, but they were born like that. And well, like I said, the region, the bloodline, my blood type is O positive. And mostly everybody that is O positive comes from this part of the world. They didn't come from Africa. Not because they're the old bloodline. So I'm like, well, at one time, all the continents was together. It wasn't split up. God split up the landmass because people was evil. They did evil things. They was building a tower to Babylon, because they wanted to make sure that if it Tower of Babel, because they was trying to make sure when the flood came again, because they didn't know. God said it's gonna be fire next time. So we don't need to be looking for a flood. We need to be looking for fire. We need to be looking for things coming up out of the sky that will set our butts on fire, or the sun getting a little closer to the earth and burning us up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have nowhere to hide. You'll either get up under the ground like a mole and live there, and who knows? You can lose oxygen because of the fact that it'd be so hot on this earth. Because he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do. He did it before, and he'll do it again. And the thing about it is, you got to prepare your soul, your spirit, for when that day comes. There's nothing you can do earthly. Your flesh is gonna burn up, it's gonna die, but your spirit is what lives on. And so, but anyway, getting back to the point about the bloodlines and all you gotta do is Google it. You look it up, research it, and you'll find out. It's through the reach. It's through. Like I said, I'm not trying to take nothing from Native American people. They are beautiful people. They had been messed with for centuries. They went through just as much as African Americans. as people call us. And I don't call myself African American. I call myself a Black American because I am. I'm an American and I'm Black. And when I said Black, I'm not meaning, people, they think when you said Black that you are representing this color Black. And that is Black. This is like, well, this is greasy now. Let's see if I can find your piece. This is white. Now, I ain't seen nobody look like that. Never. Never in my life. I'll be 60 years old December. Okay, that was black. That's white. Let me try again. I don't know if this could represent yellow or not. It's a little bit lighter than the other color. I don't know. But I can't find it. Well, maybe I can do better with this because I don't use it nowhere. This is like maybe a brown or black, because you got a lot of black people about that shade. But it doesn't matter what color you are. Color doesn't matter. God made every flower under this heaven all shades. And every flower is beautiful. They're beautiful even if they're weeds. And I don't look at people's color and try to judge them and say, well, you black. I've heard people say this. I'm not black. I'm brown skin. I like skin. My grandmama said we Indians. Cause my grandmama had that long wavy hair. How many Native Americans you seen with long wavy hair? And where's your long wavy hair? Where you on it? What happened to you? What happened to you, boo? What happened? Why ain't you got that long wavy hair down? Well, when I was young, when I was a little girl, my hair hung down to my back. What happened? Don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery because, everybody want to be something that they're not. Why come you just can't embrace the fact of who you are? And that's something, that I knew even as a child. I've always been knowledgeable of who I am as a person. That's why the N-word never bothered me, because I know I'm not an N-word. I know my name. I know who I am. I know where I come from. Everybody's searching for their tribe. I am my own tribe. I don't need no other tribe, dude. I'm my own tribe. Yeah, okay, if I find out what tribe I'm from, what is that going to do for me? Personally, what the hell is that going to do for me? Not nothing. I can't go back to that land. Most of that land and stuff that they have over there, they don't want you there. And they sure in the hell ain't going to let you buy part of it. So, what's the big deal? I be watching YouTube and all this and that they saying about this tribe and that tribe and we from Israel. What is that going to do for you? People's not going to embrace you. They might think that you got something to give them. A lot of them people over there are hungry. A lot of them over there, and I ain't talking about the ones who got the money. Now, them right there, they playing. They even playing their own people. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that don't have nothing. And, that's the reason why when I was looking at a lot of these mukbangs, and I'm finna go, how much food we consume on a day-to-day basis. And you got people in this world that don't have nothing. Nothing to eat. No shelter. You know, little huts. Some of them still living in little huts and little shelter houses because their government is too cheap and they don't care about their people. See, like I said, I educate myself on more than just dumb shit. You know, okay, yeah, it's cool to have money. It's cool to have cars. It's cool to have this, jewelry. I got jewelry. I got a car. I don't have a house. I had homes. I've always lived in a home. You know, and it wasn't rent. It was ours. It was our house. You know, and you know, like I said, I looked at a lot of people and their lives, and you know, I respect everybody, and I'm happy for everybody. I'm happy for success, for whatever you do in life. But that's not the key issue here. You know, the key issue is, what are you going to do when you're on your deathbed and you're getting ready to take that last breath, and you know that you could have did better. I'm not talking about selfishly do better. You know, about the vanity and the vain stuff that we think is important. I'm talking about the real stuff. How many people have you actually helped? I mean, really helped. I used to see things about when they had white people that would adopt black kids. Black folks had a fit. But how many of them went up there to try to help those children? How many of them have went there to those orphanages and said, I got a house, I can take those kids? Now, you got a couple black folks that have done that. But the majority of the jaw-jacking, lying, cheating, stealing, selfish, I can't even pronounce the word. It won't even come to my head. You know, people that always crying over spilt milk. Could you wipe your mouth and stand up straight and be a man or a woman? Complain about stuff that don't make no sense. Little bitty thing. Oh, he called us nappy-headed. Hell, you is nappy-headed. Now, it was wrong for him to say that, but you are. What's wrong with being nappy-headed? There's nothing wrong with this hair. This hair right here is a gift from God. It stands up on our head like a crown. We don't need no crown. Queen Elizabeth wears a crown because she needs one. Black folks don't need no crowns. We got a crown. Our crown stands high. We're some beautiful people. That's something that I've always known from a child up, because I was always told that. And the woman that raised me looked like a white woman. But she always made me feel important. She always made me feel special. She always told me, baby, it ain't, you know, people look at you on the outside, but God looks at the heart. He knows the heart. And you got to know what's inside of you. You got to be proud of you. I know a lot of people's not going to like this, what I just said, but, you know, it is what it is, and it's the truth. Everybody's so concerned about their looks. Your looks is fading away. I don't care how many doctors you go to, how much surgery you get. Okay, it might look good for a minute, but how many times you got to go to that same doctor and have him to tighten up, stuff up, pull up? This shit is going to fall anyway. Or if you live long enough, your ass end up in some nursing home, sitting in a wheelchair, slob coming down your mouth. The same people you try to pull up ain't nowhere to be found. Most of them done died out. You know what I'm saying? So what are you going to do then? That's when you're going to say, oh, Jesus. Anybody can praise God when they up and they successful. But how many of y'all can praise God when you don't have nothing? When your cupboards are bare? when your child is dying of sickness, some kind of sickness or disease, but you have no control over it. You know, all the money in the world can't save that child. You got babies every day dying of cancer. It's not their fault they have this cancer. They were born with it. It's in their genetics. You got children that are born with AIDS. It's not their fault. Most times their parents didn't even know they had HIV. A lot of them didn't even take their medicines. And their children end up with the same disease that they have. And they got to live with that for the rest of their lives until God heals their bodies. Because I do believe in healing. So it's not about the abundance of things that makes you blessed or make you saved. It's about, it's more than that. It's more than that. That's nothing. If you read in the book of Ecclesiastes, it says, all is vanity and fading away. Nothing you got can save you. Nothing. You have to build your hopes on things eternal. And that's the Spirit of God. That's what he's talking about. Those that worship me will worship me in spirit and in truth. Not in guile or covetousness or, or lying and stealing, perpetrating a fraud. Okay, you may get wealthy because of mankind, but what good is it if you lose your soul? I've been on here too long, y'all. So I'm finna get ready to go. I didn't even get to eat the corn. I'm not gonna eat that corn. Corn looks old and looks nasty. But I didn't get to eat my fruit, but I'm gonna drink the juice off of it before I go. That's really refreshing. But, papaya. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I just want all of us to go to heaven. And I want all of us to have the right thoughts. Open your mind. That's what you got a brain for. It's not all about gift to gab and gaining. Everybody got to get that money. No, everybody need to get salvation. And you got a lot of people right here perpetrating fraud like they saved and they're not. Anybody, the devil can say I'm saved. The devil can say that they are Christian. The devil can walk around here and quote scriptures. The devil can you look at them and think, ooh, they godly because they got this or they got that. The devil can give it to you too. But he does it with a price. Jesus already paid the price. So I'd rather get it from Jesus than from man. Because I know man is crooked, and I know they're wicked, and I know they do terrible things to people. But anyway, with this being said, this is Mama's baby, better known as Big Mama's baby girl. And like I said, I do have a potty mouth, and I'm sorry for it. God knows my heart. He knows that I'm trying. But I also want to shoot some truth to you also. So anyway, like I said, you want to know if it's done, baby, stick a fork in it. And if it come out clean, it's done. And that's all I got to say. God loves you, and I hope he keep you protected and your family, and bless you each and every day. And come back to my channel and show this old girl some love. And let's see what we can do here, okay? Let's see if I'm gonna grow, because I am gonna grow. So I holler at you all. Y'all have a blessed night and blessed weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.